Zion Williamson might get traded very soon. As we're going to look at this tweet from Shams Charania saying, the New Orleans Pelicans have suspended Zion Williamson for 1 game for a violation of team policies. And when this first dropped, we didn't really know exactly what it was. But if the Pelicans are willing to suspend Zion, this just means that their relationship is kind of rocky right now. As later on, a couple minutes later, Shams Charania does clarify what the reason is behind the suspension. He says, Zion Williamson was late for Thursday's team flight to Philadelphia, leading the Pelicans to suspend him for tonight's game against the 76ers, sources said. So I guess Zion was late, which caused the Pelicans to be pissed at him, and they're saying, okay, yeah, you're suspended. But the fact that the Pelicans did suspend him, and the fact that they are last place in the Western Conference right now, as of the time I'm recording this, is not a great sign for the Pelicans and Zion Williamson going forward. At first, we're hearing Brandon Ingram trade talks. Now we're thinking Zion Williamson might be the one getting traded. This leads me to think which teams will actually take Zion Williamson, which teams will trade up assets for someone who's injured a lot, for someone who is an all-star caliber player, but is also very injury prone, like I just said, and causing problems to their team. What teams could possibly trade for that? And Bleacher Report actually released an article a couple weeks ago saying the Bulls and the Warriors are actually top guys who could trade for Zion Williamson. This is what executives said around the league. And the Bulls, I guess, if they want to trade for Zion and build kind of like that younger core up, because Zion is still pretty freaking young, if they want to build that core up and kind of still be contending for playoff spots right now, the Bulls could do that. But it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense right now for me, because the Bulls, honestly, should just start off fresh, get a full rebuild, trade Zach LaVine if you can, and kind of just go from there. So I really don't think the Bulls should really pull a trigger on that. But the Warriors, that's a different situation. As Zion Williamson, when fully healthy, is a superstar caliber player, and Curry is getting super old. I know in the Jimmy Butler situation, they said that they wouldn't give up Jonathan Kuminga, but maybe Zion Williamson's a little bit different because he's around Kuminga's age. I don't really know what the Warriors would give up. Probably Kuminga, first-round pick. Brandon Podziemski, if he has any value at all. But honestly, I'm not really sure exactly what they'll give up. But the Warriors do seem like a good fit for Zion Williamson. They kind of need bigger guys. Even though he's a small ball big, he could still fit their scheme. I mean, he's athletic. He can catch lobs. He's a great player, don't get me wrong. Just his injury and availability is his problem. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, shit, man. The Pelicans, last place, having problems with their star player. Brandon Ingram's never playing. DeJounte Murray is starting to play better, but he kind of struggled this year. CJ McCollum is the only real bright spot, and he's like 33, 34. So, I don't know, Pelicans fans, it's kind of rough right now for you guys. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and, yeah.